Welcome to the TRG Budget Speech Summary for 2019. So Finance Minister Tito Mboweni's maiden budget speech last week unfortunately painted a tough fiscal situation the country currently finds itself in. Due to a weak economy, tax collections fell short of projections, leaving a gap in finances that needed to be filled. There was very little wiggle room to fill this gap, and so government debt unfortunately moved higher. Thankfully, there were no increases in personal or corporate income taxes, but tax brackets for individuals were not adjusted for inflation. The government realizes that individuals in South Africa are on the edge of tax compliancy and cannot move these taxes higher easily. VAT was also left unchanged after the hike last year. Disappointingly, there were no tax incentives announced for small business, and while these are stated as a key component of our economy, they have not received any meaningful help from the fiscus yet. What was positive in the announcement is that Treasury will continue to investigate the proposal for offshore tax residents, and importantly, has now decided to take feedback on the matter. Much of the focus, as you can imagine, was on Eskom and the host of embattled state-owned enterprises. A 3-year bailout was announced of around 23 billion rand a year, but comes to Eskom with much tighter conditions. Crucially though, this debt doesn't go on the government's balance sheet. Equally important was that other state-owned enterprises were not given assistance, and the point was mooted about which of these entities needed to remain state-owned. It seems Treasury is now starting to take firm control of the SOE quagmire. Regarding ratings agencies, and particularly Moody's, which is the last ratings agencies to keep us on investment grade, my sense is that they will still hold out until after elections to pronounce judgment. And while our fiscal situation has deteriorated, we are starting to hear noises of credible reforms which could put us on the path to recovery. So in summary, the 2019 budget did show some promising features, most noticeably the explicit stated intention of moving funds from spending to infrastructure investments. Whilst these reforms will be politically difficult to push through, it paints a more encouraging picture that post-elections, President Cyril Ramaphosa could implement some of them. Although lacking on details of the implementation, this was a much more investment-friendly budget than we have had in many years. Thank you for listening.